Well, welcome back, everyone. I'm joined in studio today with a very special guest. U.S. Congressman August Pfluger is with us today. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Krista, for having me.
It's so much fun to be in person and not in a Zoom, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
Well, we're glad you're here, and you have been very busy. You've had over 52 town hall meetings recently, I understand, which is amazing. Let's talk a little bit about what your constituents are saying and what is on their minds.
Well, it's a great opportunity to have a town hall where you can be in person, you can hear what constituents are saying. It's an opportunity for me to explain what's going on in Washington, D.C., and there's plenty of questions about that. But, you know, there's a sense of frustration. And earlier in the show, you mentioned the inflation, and that's affecting raising a child. I have 3 daughters, so that actually kind of gave me a heart attack there to see the price.
Yes.
And that's, you know, actually, that's probably the number one thing that I'm hearing is just the economic situation, the frustration with government. But this is a great district. I love representing it and fighting every single day for what we do here, which is really important.
And we appreciate you. Thank you for doing that, because I know it must be difficult. You said, you know, they're asking what is going on in Washington. Well, what is going on in Washington? In your eyes, what do you see?
You know, there's a divisive environment right now, and I think that there's a sense of a lack of transparency, and in a lot of cases that's true. We had a bill passed just recently that is called the Inflation Reduction Act, but actually I think it's going to be very damaging and harmful to our economy, especially here locally on the energy sector, because it's coming after the carbon, you know, the fossil fuel industry, the energy industry that we have here in the Permian Basin, and that's very tough for our district and our constituents.
I know cybersecurity is something that you are very concerned with, and you're doing a lot about it. Tell us what you're going to do tomorrow regarding cybersecurity.
Well, it'll be a good day tomorrow, and a lot of times we talk about energy and we think the production, but critical infrastructure, energy is part of critical infrastructure. So tomorrow we're going to bring in an expert from the cybersecurity, the infrastructure agency called CISA, somebody that can work with businesses, employers, individuals. Everyone is welcome to this event to talk about the threat that exists in the cyber realm. And if you think back to the Colonial Pipeline, critical infrastructure is at risk. Tomorrow will be an opportunity for us to discuss that in Midland from 4 to 5 at the Midland office space on A Street.
Okay, fantastic. And so we encourage everyone, business owners and anyone that is interested, to go. They can, of course, ask more questions then. You and I were talking a little bit before about someone who has passed in our area, Coach Gary Gaines, and he's had a big impact on everyone. And you actually have a web page that is dedicated to sharing stories about him. Tell us a little bit about the personal connection there.
Well, we do, and Coach Gaines was just an incredible figure in this area, somebody that impacted thousands of young kids, and you know, just a true giant. People remember him from the Friday Night Lights book, but he's much more than that, a true gentleman. He coached my brother in St. Angela, so many people don't know that he coached all around the area. Is famous for his state championships at Permian High School, but he had a plaque over his desk, and it said, "Kids will remember how you treat them much longer than they will what you tried to teach them." And I think that's so what he's going to be known for. Absolutely.
And I just want to mention, he also coached my husband, 84, 85, right around there in Monahans. So you're right, he really did impact. He was in Monahans, he was Odessa, San Angelo. So many people are feeling his loss, and so our thoughts and prayers are with his family for sure during this difficult time. But remember those memories and the way he impacted so many people. So
well, that's right. And people can go to our website and share their memories of him, and our thoughts and prayers are with his family. What a giant.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for doing that. Thank you for being here today. What final words do you want West Texans to know about the hard work that you're doing in Washington for all of us?
Well, my hard work doesn't compare to the hard work that's done right here. And I want everybody to know that the district that I represent, the 29 counties, Midland, Odessa, all the way to Llano and Granbury, this is the best district. Thank you for what everybody does here, because energy security is national security, and the hard work that comes from right here is literally changing the world, and it's an honor to serve this district.
Thank you so much for your time today and for doing what you do. If you would like to visit with Congressman Pfluger, of course, you can go either tomorrow to the cybersecurity event, or Saturday morning you'll be out there at Midland Air Park.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being with us today.